So sorry. I'm sitting here with Eileen. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I forgot to hit record. Now we got to do it again. I always screw up in this. I try not to. Can you tell me where you're from? Like, history real quick.
Born in Jersey, moved to D.C. at a young age, lived there for 20 years, and then moved to Philly at 35.
Okay. And you were saying that your dope habit started at 35?
At 35.
When you moved here?
Within a month of moving to Philly.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
But just to be clear, you did other hard drugs.
I had in the
before.
past,
Okay.
yeah. I ended up doing dope because I got drunk at work. I was a bar manager at a restaurant here, and tried to find some coke, and they couldn't find coke, so they got dope, and I just kept going.
Wow, yeah. The restaurant industry, it's like made for drug addicts in a way.
It really is. It really is.
That's how I started my pain pill addiction, was just working. I mean, it's one of the hardest jobs I've ever had, is working in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Hard job, yeah. So are you an IV drug user? Do you deal with sores down here?
I don't myself, but other people do. I got one once that kind of was bad and just kind of spread a little bit, and then it just went away. I just don't get them for some reason.
It's so crazy how people are different. Like some people.
I don't miss a lot either,
Okay.
but people get them where they don't even miss, which is weird.
Yeah, like the girl. I just went and I helped the girl get into Temple. She's in Temple. That's such a lie. I didn't help her get into Temple. I've interviewed her stuff. She got into Temple, and I just went and visited her. And you should see.
My girlfriend's dealing with
her
that
tendon.
right now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna interview her next, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
She's got. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. I can see It's crazy how it's different on people. Now, does she have any desire to go to the hospital, or
she was in the hospital? She got some surgery done. They fixed some stuff, but she AMA'd.
Okay. Yeah.
They were just not treating her too well, I guess.
Yeah. It's tough, and they don't really know what they're doing yet with the trank withdrawal in the hospital.
Right.
They gave Kelsey Klonopin, but she said this is the first time. She's been going for a while.
They're just starting to get it. Yeah, they were giving her a Dilaudid drip, which was helping. She was okay sick wise. It was just they were very judgy. Yeah, man.
That's
one of the. It depends on the person, what nurse you get.
Yeah, and you get what doctor. It does seem a lot of them can be judgmental, and it's
Yeah.
I don't like it. Have you? So you said you had an extended period of sobriety time, right?
I drank here and there through that time. I would drink for a couple months, and I would just go to meetings for 6 months. It wasn't ruining my life at all, I kept climbing in my career. I had a kid, I got married, I bought a car, my credit score went up, and half the time completely sober, half the time drinking, which is just seemed normal, to everybody.
Well, it's like socially acceptable to be a drunk. You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
And I was, I was getting paid. I was becoming a GM. I was working in restaurants that most people can't even afford to go to, and we were, it's fancy. I'm drinking, Chateaubriand. I'm not a drunk, I'm not an addict,
Yeah. Things we tell ourselves.
Exactly.
So do you guys, or more you right now, do you have any desire to get off the streets, to get clean? I know you don't want to be here, but...
No, that is my plan. We were supposed to go yesterday. So because my girlfriend, she has to get medically cleared. She can't go to rehab yet.
Yeah.
So she has to go to the hospital, and then I'm taking care of her. She can't really do anything right now. So I can't just leave her out here. I got to get her in the hospital, and weird things just keep happening to block our path, to get to where we need to be. But we have probably the strongest desire right now that we've had.
That's good. Now that girl Kelsey I was just talking to you about, she went to Prevention Point, and help you with her. She went to Prevention Point, did talk to the lady there, and they called Temple Maine on Broad Street,
Mm-hmm.
and they set it up so Temple knew when she was going there, and she got right into the bed. And
Really?
she's already got
That's one thing we're worried about is sitting in the ER.
She went right into the bed, and they got the mesh thing, disposable mesh, already on her arm.
Really?
And she's gonna be they're gonna send her to a skilled nursing home soon because she's got a real bad infection.
Right.
And they're going to give her 4 to 6 weeks of IV infection, and they're going to send her to the nursing home for that.
Oh my God!
So
that's
it's
great.
yeah,
It's great that they're doing. Yeah, maybe we'll look into.
So
that
I'll let
for
her know
sure.
too.
That's
But
something we need to look
dude,
into.
because it could be. There's only 2 rehabs right now that take people with sores.
Right.
It's Valley Forge and Eagleville.
Okay.
And they only have so many beds. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like.
Unless you're going to like a hospital that has a wing.
Yeah.
Which is,
now
also hard to get.
Have you heard? Let me ask. Have you heard of? People are telling me that there's a new rehab or detox that just opened up, specifically just for people with sores.
I've not heard of that.
And well, maybe the people with the yellow vest walk by you or whatever. Maybe ask them because apparently it's a brand new and it's a detox just for people with sores.
Wow.
So that might be another thing to look at for her. You know what I mean?
Cool.
So
absolutely.
You know what I mean? So if and when you go to treatment, do you have a sober support system you can reach out to?
I have so our family, my girlfriend's mother and my ex-wife who has my son right now. We had a son together. He's 7 now. She remarried. She lives in South Carolina.
Okay.
My girlfriend's mother and her grandmother also moved to the same town in South Carolina because she's like his grandmother, kind of. So our family's all there, waiting for us. Like they have a place for us to live and everything.
Oh man.
They're looking to.
So your guys are a lot better than a lot of.
Yeah, we have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Which is really great.
So I'm kind of hopeful for you guys now.
Thank you.
Like
Thank you. Yeah.
I do these interviews a lot, and like after I'm done with the interview, I'm just like, man, I don't know if they're ever gonna get off the street. It's hard.
It's getting harder. It's harder than it's ever been.
Yeah.
It's harder than it's
Let
ever
me
been.
ask you a couple quick questions, and I'll let you go. Do you notice that it's busier than ever down here right now?
Oh yeah, it's all new faces.
That was the second question I was
all
going to ask.
new faces.
That just blows my mind.
It's just, I'm like, I don't know why they're still coming. Like, because the stuff, it's not like it used to be, known as like the best, purest drugs ever. Now it's like known as like the shittiest, fakest drugs ever.
Dude,
people are still coming.
When I used to be down here, Philly was known as the purest open air heroin market.
Absolutely.
In America.
In the world.
In the world.
Even,
you're absolutely probably right.
Yeah.
And so when I came back down here 6 years later, because I ignored this place when I got clean. When I got clean, I ignored this place completely. I just pretended it didn't exist. So I came down here 6 years later to see this. My mind was blown.
It's like nothing anyone's ever seen. It's like a war zone.
And you could see it everywhere on YouTube. So it's like, I don't understand why people. It's just wild to me how there's new people trying this stuff. But I guess that's addiction for you.
Yeah. Everybody today, the girl wouldn't wake up. This girl that I know, she wasn't out OD'd. But it was the trank that had her completely knocked out, or she might have had a seizure and fell out. We could not wake her up. And somebody's like, what stamp did you do? And it was sitting there. He's like, okay, cool. Where do I get that at?
Yeah, wild. I know. That's what I remember from back in the day when people, they would put out hot bags on purpose. A couple people would OD, and then everyone would run to that block.
Exactly.
Wild stuff. All right. Well, listen. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
And hopefully I'll hear that you guys are in treatment soon.
Absolutely. We'll definitely try and stay in touch.
Yeah, sure. I would love. I like to talk to the people and stay in touch with the people I interview.
Awesome.
I really do. All right. Thanks again.
Awesome. Thank you.